Welcome back. We have KJ Zumwalt with us.
Thank you.
As always, we have an excellent time when you're here.
Thanks for
I do,
having me.
anyway.
We were cutting up before
Yeah,
during
this
the
is
break.
cut up
and it's-
city over here. But
Yes.
anyways, you can see in front of us here, we have a nice display of farmers market
Goods.
greenery and goods and different things.
Plethora of food from the farmers market, you guys. They have, in Eureka Springs, we have our farmers market every Tuesday and Thursday. They've also started a Saturday market now.
Wow.
So you have every opportunity to gather some of these things for yourself. And today I just figured that we'd make a local dressing, and we're going to do that. But first I'm going to go through like blackberry and peach cake. Delicious.
That
This
looks
is all farmers
delicious.
market. This lovely lady out there sells these little Japanese lettuces. She'll have these all winter. These are some local strawberries that we've marinated in Margie Ramondo's dark
They are
chocolate
delicious.
espresso vinegar. Yummy. Your carrots are in season now. Your sugar snap peas. There's some sweet green beans, the lavender, the rosemary. This all came from the farmers market. Of course, lots of your onions, your garlic. Down we have some local honey. And do you want to take some chips and salsa? Can you have that?
Sure,
on
I can have that.
Okay, so here is this is gonna be the starter of your dinner at Caribe for the Fleur Delicious Weekend, and we're gonna try to go with a 4-course French dinner. We're gonna start off with
Thank you, ma'am.
the rustic farmers market salad, and we're gonna make the dressing right now, Dan. This is super easy. You're gonna have some of your isn't that good? Nice and zesty, robust. A little homemade vinaigrette. You start with a little bit of that. Now
Before you get all wound up here, I'll let people know that these items you use in your restaurant.
we use all of this in the restaurant.
And tell us where your
everywhere.
restaurant is and the name of the restaurant.
My restaurant is called Caribe. It's 309 West Van Buren, which is located on Highway 62. It is a big, giant red building. You cannot miss it. So for Fleur Delicious, our events are going to be the bartending contest, which is July the 3rd. That's going to be Wednesday, and we want you guys to be in attendance with us. Thank you, Dan.
Okay.
Need a fork?
Dude, I'm going to use a fork. So the bartending competition was super fun last year. We had several different businesses and
Sour cream.
little sour cream.
Okay.
Little half and half. And then we're going to add just your fresh herbs. It's a super easy one. We're going to have
Now,
some,
is this what you do at your restaurant?
I do. I go out to the garden and I see what I have out there. Today we had some beautiful fresh tarragon. So we're going to make this into our regular, just add this into our dressing. We're going to have a little cilantro, a little tarragon.
Wow.
And I like to have this, the holy basil.
I love
Isn't
basil.
it delicious?
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah,
smells
just
good.
gonna make
a little
a-
minty.
And it is holy.
It is holy. That is exactly the right word. We're going to do a little mint. And this is going to be like your green goddess. Now, Dan,
I
if
do
you
like
it,
your measurements.
yeah,
A little of this and a little of that.
Little of this, little of that. Look, it's not rocket science.
Now, what
here.
did you just put in there?
A jalapeno, Dan. It's going to give it
a
just a little
jalapeno?
tiny bit of kick. Are you ready to hang on? Hang on.
Hang on, baby. I'm hanging.
Okay, now comes the best part ever. We're going to have...
That looks wonderful.
It is, absolutely. We're going to have we're
Oh,
just
look.
going to pour this on your salad. You're going to be able to taste this later, but Ann, stick your finger in there and taste it. Do
I'm
it.
going to.
Yes. Dan, get under
Oh
the
my
pouring
gosh.
action. Isn't it yummy? How easy is that?
And I've got
Oh,
the mint,
okay.
the
All right,
cilantro.
all
Oh, all the flavors.
I've got a green finger here.
The
Wonderful.
green finger. I know, isn't it delish? Super easy. Healthy.
Boy, that's
Watch that knife.
Isn't that yummy?
That is
Practice.
absolutely wonderful.
So these are all really
And simple.
easy, simple stuff. Now you could use that as a dip. You could have that with chips. You could have that on your salads. That would be good on fish. That would be good on chicken. That would be good on. I mean, you could pretty much
Anything.
do anything with that, and super easy. A
Exactly.
little dressing, a little
Exactly.
fresh herbs from the gardens. You cannot go wrong.
I can taste the jalapeno. In
Now,
there.
do you have your own garden as well as
I have
going to the?
I have a little herb garden. Now,
Okay.
honestly, I start off pretty much my days at the farmer's market. But I do have a little herb garden. That's where, like some things like this, my lavender and rosemary will come in.
Okay.
But let me tell you, the farmer's market has got me way beat in terms of their selection.
Exactly.
Like for a small home garden, there's only so many herbs you can grow. They have
Right.
every herb under the sun. They have everything that you could ever possibly imagine. So it's always fun to do the farmer's market. We'll also be doing a cooking
drink.
demonstration at the farmer's
okay.
market on the 11th. Chef David Gilderson from the Grand Tavern
Okay.
will be there. He'll do the early part. I'll do the late part.
Okay.
And that's on the 11th. That's kind of the Thursday that I'll be doing my French wine dinner also.
Okay. And what about
We're
a
gonna-
drink?
Yes, girl. We're going to be having this. We're going to be having this fish. It's cooked with just a little bit of that tarragon.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the same
What type-
same herb that I used in the dressing.
Okay.
But however, with the fish, we add a little bit of this, darling. The Railway Winery, or as it is affectionately known in Eureka Springs, Railway Winery.
Is that after you've had a
Bunny
few
wabbit.
drinks? It's a way winery.
Railway Winery. But this is a new vineyard in Greg Schneider, actually, the proprietor of Railway Winery, has been growing grapes for about 15 years, but
Okay.
he's just started producing his wines. He's doing this Tramignette. Cheers. to
Cheers.
Greg. Cheers to you guys. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. That is nice.
Can you believe
That
it?
is nice.
And
And
these-
local. That's
These grapes are right in Eureka Springs. He's doing Tramignette. He has a Vignole. He's going to be doing a Cab Franc for the dinner, the Fleur Delicious. And he also has a Cintiana. So Railway Winery is really coming along. So this is the wine that we're going to feature
Oh, neat.
in our Fleur Delicious. We're going to have tastings. We'll have 3 different wine tastings, pairings with the dinner, and then we'll, as you know, in the kitchen, we're going to try to cook with it as much as we can.
of course you are.
Now, when you talk about wine tastings, is there more than one wine that you taste during the dinner?
Right, absolutely. We'll do a flight of like 3 wines.
Okay.
Or Dan, we could do like if you're having this smoked duck, which I highly
Oh,
recommend.
okay, yeah.
We're going to pair that with a Cab Franc. So
Okay.
we've actually taken the wine and made the dinners based off of what would go good with the wine.
So-
And you
so
take
for-
the question out of it because you've done the pairing and you know what goes with
We've
what.
done a little R&D.
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Super fun to do that. But Greg also has got an incredible palate. He has a chef's background. He actually helped, didn't help. Him and his wife started Gaskin's Cabin restaurant.
Yes.
And he had a carpenter's background, a chef's background. He's growing the grapes now. He's got an amazing palate. So I did really want to start with the wine and kind of work our way
Right.
back through the food.
Okay, good.
Yeah, through the food.
Give us a time again when this all starts.
So our bartending contest is going to be the 3rd.
Okay, that's a Tuesday?
Right. It's a Wednesday night.
Wednesday
Actually,
night, okay,
Wednesday
Wednesday.
night at my place at Caribe. The farmers market the following Thursday for the cooking demonstration
Okay.
and the wine dinners at Caribe. All the several restaurants in Eureka are going to have Linda Hager at the Cottage Inn does that French wine dinner. Did you go to that last year?
I
It was
didn't get to make that last year.
Sunday
so.
night. It'll be one of the most amazing events at the Cottage Inn. She's a few doors down from me. Amazing Mediterranean style restaurant. But she's doing a French dinner with wines, and it's going to be an outstanding event. That's Sunday night. So there's a little something for everybody, and a lot of people are involved this year. It's going to be
That's
super,
wonderful.
Yeah,
We are
super
running
exciting.
short on time, so let's
Okay.
take our quick break, and we'll be back right after this with
Cheers.
a closeout.
Thank you
Cheers,
for
ma'am.
having us. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Clap.